King Adrastus of Argos was the son of Talaus. He had 5 children, including 2 beautiful daughters, named Archique and Dapile. He had received a strange oracle concerning the fate of his daughters, that he would marry them to a lion and a boar. The king pondered over and over again, not knowing the meaning of this profound prophecy. When the girl grew up, he was willing to marry her off, making it impossible for the deeply worrisome oracle to come true. One day, 2 refugees arrived at the gates of the city of Argos at the same time to seek refuge. They were Polynices and Tydeus. The night was hazy, and each of them treated the other as an enemy, so they started fighting with each other. Adrastos heard the clatter of weapons outside the door. Adrastos heard the clashing of weapons outside the door and came out to separate the 2 warriors who were fighting fiercely. When he saw the 2 heroes of combat standing on either side of his own, he couldn't help but be amazed. He saw on Polynices' shield a lion's head, and on that of Tydides, a boar's. Polynices commemorated Heracles with this figure. The other was in memory of Calydon's hunt for wild boars, which also served to honor Meleager. Adrastus now understood the complex meaning of the oracle, and married the 2 fugitive heroes as his sons-in-law. Polynices asked for his eldest daughter Alcippe and his younger daughter Dapile. Amphialus was once the enemy of the king and possessed the ability to foresee the future. He repeatedly advised King Adrastus and other heroes to abandon this war, but all his efforts were in vain. He had to hide himself in a secluded place and shut himself up. Only his wife Euryphile, the sister of King Adrastos, knew about it. The heroes searched everywhere but could not find him. He himself, of course, also led 7 armies jointly. The names of the 7 lords were Adrastos, Polydorus, Amphialaus, Capaneus, and finally 2 brothers, Hippomedon and Parthenopeus. First, it was decided to attack Dirus. Adrastos gathered heroes from all sides. There were 7 armies here. The king solemnly promised the 2 distinguished guests to help them conquer the kingdom that had previously belonged to their father. When Polynices fled Thebes, he took with him a necklace and a handkerchief. These 2 famous gifts of disaster were presented by the goddess Aphrodite to Harmonia and Cadmus as wedding gifts. Polynices tried to bribe Lauriophron with a necklace in order to get her to reveal where she had hidden her husband. Eriphyle had long coveted the necklace. It was a gift from a stranger to her niece. When she saw the sparkling gems, the gold brooches, she couldn't resist the great temptation. She called on Bo. Lunicedes followed behind him, leading him to the secret hiding place of Amphialaus. Amphialus had to summon his warriors and put them into battle. However, before setting out, he formally called his son Alcmaeon to him and solemnly instructed him not to forget to avenge the treacherous mother after his death.